Exclusive: the Israel-Hamas conflict is first major event in nearly 2 years to knock Ukraine war. From top local newscasts, boss of one Ukraine's largest media companies said, as he pleaded for long-term support, warns of difficult financial times ahead. Yaroslav Pakholchuk, director 11 Media, told Deadline that shift of attention from Ukraine to Israel in the first 2 weeks Hamas war was huge and dominated news feeds. But that interest has waned somewhat since then. The world's eyes have been focused on Israel since Hamas' October 7 attack. And many commentators have speculated that support for Ukraine in its nearly 2-year fight against Russia may be waning. With Joe Biden now scrambling to get an endorsement from Ukraine, expressed his concerns. Financing package through Congress. Israeli news became more popular than Ukrainian news in the first 2 weeks. Pakholchuk said. Then the interest here started to decrease. But of course we noticed that global attention was shifting to Israel. People pay attention to every war. This is of course a good sign. But we need support here too. Pakholchuk said his organization supports Israel in its war against Hamas. And while he welcomed help Ukrainian media sector has received over past 22 months or so, he rejected idea that there was any sense of resentment now that global focus had changed. Many international and local partners have supported our media in different ways, he said. But he added that less support is a big problem for the whole country at all levels. No one is obliged to help. So it's a matter of personal position, state position, and whether you support democratic principles more clearly and definitively than ever before. When Vladimir Putin's armies invaded Ukraine almost 2 years ago, 11 joined with other major Ukrainian media outlets to create the United News Telethon, a permanent news channel with TV production taking a backseat. Fast forward December 2023 and things are slowly starting to get back normal. But nowhere near before February 2022. Pakholchuk explained. Before war, 11 were doing hundreds of shows a year. Last year this fell sharply to single digits, and this year CEO said figure was in tens. The finale of The Voice took place in the subway station that turned into a shelter. 11 media focus has been on newscasts, talk shows including The Whole Country's Talking, oddball scripted projects like the Red Arrow Studios' international-backed anthology series Those Who Stayed, and documentaries like Ukrainian Palaces Golden Age because we need to document our history. Pakholchuk said. 11 also continued with a local version of The Voice. An emotional finale took place in the Kiev metro station, which turned into a shelter. Pakholchuk added that the scenario will become more of a priority when the country's mood improves. The organization operates 7 TV channels, as well as online news platforms and an in-house production unit. It says its channels